Skate Season 2 was finally revealed, and we got a trailer that I will show in the background every now and again, and that is a bit, well, weird or creative or whatever you want to call it, and it gives us a little glimpse of what we can expect already. It shows some of the new parts of the map, some of the new features we can expect in Season 2, and we got a full blog post for Season 2 as well. So we're gonna read through this and see what we can expect. So Season 2 will start on December 2nd, which is Tuesday next week, and it will run until March 3rd, 2026. So that's 13 weeks for Season 2. We're heading back to the 80s, and this is also what the trailer gives away. So what is in Season 2? Co-op mode and party voice chat, and additionally the city will undergo a makeover featuring new updated skatable areas that will remain after Season 2. The Casper Hotel Rooftop, Hillside Tunnel, Museum of Natural History Roof Patio and Canal Building, as well as our first improvements to Replay Editor, new and improved tricks, and so on. New features and improvements. In Season 2, we're bringing our second World Visual Pass, our first Character Pass, and pedestrian improvements. So the World Visual Pass is what we've seen, I think like a week or 2 weeks ago already, where we got this comparison right here where you can see that it looks more gritty, more grounded, a little bit more dirty, more textured, overall a bit more realistic. The Character Pass is pretty similar. I've already done a video about this a few days ago. So here's the side-to-side comparison again between the characters we have right now and the characters that we will see in Season 2. I think there is clearly a difference here and clearly an improvement, even though some parts like the hair, for example, it still looks a bit like wood or plastic or clay or something, but it's a step forward and it's definitely a step into the right direction. And in addition to these changes or to these improvements, they're also introducing 3 new hairstyles and 2 new facial hair options. Then we have new mode for Skate. This one is called Own the Lot. Inspired by a classic from the series, Skate's OTL pushes players to complete as many racks as possible within a set time limit. This mode is all about teaming up with friends, talking on shared challenges, and owning the streets together. And here's the screenshot what this mode will look like. So in the top left, we have the requirements that you need to do. For example, a Christ Air, grab with 360 spin, best sequence, and so on. And you only have a limited time to do those. You will be able to have groups of 1 to 4 players, but it's definitely intended for at least 2 players working to complete as many racks as possible within the limited time you set. And the rewards also stack, which is actually pretty cool. So if you hit Killed It on your first try, you'll receive the rewards for Killed It and all tiers below it that you haven't claimed yet. So if you shut it down on first try, you will actually get 215 ticks in one go, because you get the 70 for shutting it down and then all of the ticks for the lower tiers. But they're also writing that it's getting more and more difficult, so at the end you will definitely need a 4-person party. Then we will get party voice chat and party beacons. So you will finally be able to talk to the people in your party, and it will also include accessibility features such as menu narration, text to speech, and speech to text. And they have even more party voice chat enhancements in the works that we will see in future seasons. They're also adding party beacons via the comms wheel, so you can drop a beacon in the world to make it easier to signal for and join parties. And I think especially this beacon function or this new beacon mechanic should make it a lot easier to find people to play with, especially when you need to complete a challenge or a task that requires you to be in a party. That should make it a lot easier to party up with random players and not only with your friends. Then another interesting part, new and improved tricks. Season 2 is bringing impossibles to the game, as well as improved and expanded hand plans. Impossibles, we already got a short clip right here where you can see what this will look like. And what we will get specifically are impossible flips, front foot impossible flips, nollie impossible flips, nollie back foot impossible flips. All impossible flips can also be performed as held, laid, and from grinds and manuals, of course. Then we got the new hand plant tricks. These are expanding from 2 to 16 total hand plant variants, and this will be hand plants including 1 foot, no foot, and tweaked hand plants that can also be performed fakie. Hand plants can now be held for different durations based on how long you hold the input, and multiple hand plant variations can now be chained back to back within the same plant. So this will definitely be interesting to try out and see what's possible with those. They definitely look a lot better. Just from the screenshot right here and comparing it to what the hand plants look right now, they definitely look a lot better. And then we will also see improvements to the replay editor, which is about time, to be honest. So they will add an advanced editor mode, which will bring enhanced trimming, keyframes, interpolating between camera types and camera targets, and framing options like roll, tilt, and offset. Short screenshot right here of what the new editor will look like. So in the top you can see we get different tabs, so you can trim your clip and then you can set your keyframes and then you can save it to your device. We will also see some new settings in Season 2. One is Hold Fakie Push. If you already liked the Hold Fakie setting, you're going to love holding it even after pushing. Then Grind Lean Exit. You can now optionally turn these off to make it easier to get some deep and stylish grind leans without accidentally leaving the grind. Then Maximum Pump Strength allows you to control the maximum speed gained from pumping via Assist's menu. And a compass on the HUD. You can now hide the compass by going to settings, general, and so on. I will definitely go over this again in a separate video once the season was released, but I know this is something, hiding the compass, that a lot of people were asking for. Gameplay improvements that we will see in Season 2 are expanded drop-in functionality, and drop-ins now work in more situations, even very tall vertical walls. Moving on, we have challenges and tasks, and yes, this is gonna be a longer video because there's just so much to talk about. So during Season 2, we will have 40 new and returning challenges, as well as tasks, daily, weekly, monthly, and event tasks. Seasonal progression and skate pass are being updated for a longer season, giving players more ways to earn rewards through rotating challenges, new monthly tasks, and own the lot challenges and tasks, and rewards are being tuned to reflect the increased number of ways to earn them. So we will get 3 to 5 daily tasks, 6 weekly tasks, 8 monthly tasks, and the event tasks depending on the event. And they've also heard the feedback on the lack of new challenges each week for Season 1, and they're changing how they are delivered. We will still have seasonal challenges in Season 2, but they will be reset twice over the season, which gives us more chances to earn ticks. Because right now in Season 1, once you had completed the seasonal challenges, they were completed and there was no way to get more ticks from them, but now they will be reset and you can earn more ticks from these seasonal challenges. However, each of the individual challenges won't give us as many ticks as before. So you will get less ticks for each challenge, but there will be more challenges to do in some. And they're specifically writing here that over the season, we will be able to earn more than twice the ticks from the seasonal challenges that we got in Season 1. And here they also have a little comparison between Season 1 and Season 2. So we have total challenges of 30 in Season 1 and 120 in Season 2, and the maximum earnable ticks across all the tasks, challenges, missions, daily grants, and so on in Season 1 were 42,000, and in Season 2 it will be 76,357. Then a word on the skate pass for Season 2. So again, the skate pass will be available as standard free pass and as premium pass, and some of the cosmetics will be available in free pass, and if you want all of the cosmetics you need to buy the premium pass. And with the currency, the ticks that we were talking about before, you can unlock these items in the pass. And here again, a little reminder, if you own the premium skate pass in Season 1, this allows you to continue earning progress for Season 1 pass during Season 2. And they've also done a few tweaks to the new Skate Pass that we will see in Season 2. So it will be less of a grind to complete, and there's more to do with around 100 tiers per season. They've also increased the amount of Senven Box granted through the combined standard and premium tracks of the Skate Pass to 500 Senven Box in total, and they did some more tweaks to the event economy, so we do not end up with this terrible surplus of event currency that we had during Skate-A-Ween. They've already tweaked this for the current 7-ply Maple Harvest events, so you will earn less of the event currency that you can spend on the cosmetics, and those changes will be introduced to the Season 2 events as well, with further improvements to follow through early access. The premium version of the Skate Pass will again cost 1000 Senven Box, just like it did in Season 1, and again for Season 2 as well. Once the season has ended and you did not complete the Skate Pass, you will still be able to complete it in the next season. So if you are not able to complete the Season 2 pass during Season 2, you will have the chance to complete it during Season 3. However, the Season 1 pass will be gone by the end of Season 2 if you are not able to complete it. So there's always only one Legacy Pass possible that you can work on alongside the Seasons Pass. And then of course we also have to talk about the rewards that we can see in Season 2, specifically in the Skate Pass. So this time we will have 100 tiers in the Premium Pass, 40 are standard and 60 are additional in the Premium Pass, and this will include Senven Box of course, but also board items like decks, stickers, trucks, grip tapes, wheels and so on, and character items like clothing, shoes, costumes and hats. There will also be gestures as well as profile items like banners and avatars. And some of these cosmetics we can see right here in the screenshot, for example. So there are these knee pads, the shirt is new, the shorts as well, and the socks. Then in this one right here, you can already see one of the new hairstyles. Then we have the sunglasses that are just so typical for the 80s. I had one of those as well, actually. We have this deck, which is new, the shirt and the pants. And in this one right here, we can see one of the new costumes. And this is Reginald, the Ready Petty mascot. As new brand partners, we can expect to see OJ, Rikta, Sci-Fi Fantasy, and Adidas in the store in Season 2. And of course, we will also see some new music that is added to the playlists. So there will be Public Enemy, for example, or Motorhead, or Killing Joke, and so on. And a complete list of those will be dropping soon, and they will also be added to the Spotify playlist that you can find on Spotify to Skate. And then lastly, they're also talking about the new events that we can expect. And the first one will be Winter Solstice. Then the next event is Spring Pop-Off. So the first one is obviously in winter, so probably around the holiday season. Then Spring Pop-Off will be in spring, as the name suggests. The Season 2 events will both have community park updates to celebrate, with themed cosmetics you can earn from participating in the events and earning event currency, and some you can grab from the Extravert shop in-game. Winter Solstice runs from December 16th to January 8th, and Spring Pop-Off will be making noise from February 10th to March 2nd. And that was it for today. This was everything we can expect to see in Season 2 of Skate. Quite a few changes, quite a bit of new content. So let's see how it actually plays and what kind of quality of life improvements and everything we will see as well. I guess we will get some patch notes about this next week once the season has started. But yeah, tell me what you think of this and what your first impression is of Season 2 in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye bye!